Hey guys, today is the video that many of you guys have been waiting for and asking for, and I tried to get it up as quickly as possible, so you will be seeing this like the day after my kids enjoy it. So that being said, pardon the lighting, it is 11 o'clock at night and I just finished setting all of this up. I didn't want them to see it, obviously. So usually every year I surprise the kids on the first day of summer. They don't know when their last day of school is. However, this year I did tell them when their last day of school was because there was a lot to be celebrated this year and I wanted them to be proud of themselves. So they do know that tomorrow morning is our first day of summer party. They just don't know all that it entails other than our traditional s'mores for breakfast, which I know is weird, but somehow that became a tradition. I will put a link up here to all of the past years that I've shown you because it's been different every single year. One more thing that I want to say is that today's video is in collaboration with Jessica from the Waldock Way, and I really cannot wait to see what she's doing for her sweet daughter Emily. So she is also going to be doing a first day of summer party for Emily, and I cannot wait to see what she has for her. So make sure you go check out her video when you are done watching this one. I will link it up here as well as in the description box below. So that being said, I guess without further ado, let me show you what awaits my kids first thing tomorrow morning. All right, so this is what the kids are gonna walk through when they wake up. This is actually just left from the Party Dash box from Annabeth's birthday party. So they're gonna go through this in the morning and then they'll have this and this waiting for them. Excuse the mess, this is real life over here. So I will start with what's over here. So today's video is in partnership with ARTEZA, and you guys know I love ARTEZA so much. They have so much variety from craft kits and school supplies and office supplies and organizational supplies. But this time I grabbed this chalkboard from them. This is awesome. We're gonna be using this a lot in school, but I wanted to debut it for this party. And I had this little welcome to summer sign in mind when I chose this. So they're gonna walk out to a welcome to summer sign. And then what should I start with? Let me start down here. So I grabbed these biblical comic books for the kids, and these are all Old Testament stories. And I'll link them below. They just looked really interesting to me. I wanted to check them out. And then there's another one that are the stories of Jesus. And this is from, what is the company called? Kingstone Comics. So I thought this would be a fun way to encourage the kids to, you know, do some summer reading. They've got, let's see down here, we've got the beginning, Noah, Job, Abraham, Isaac through Jacob, Joseph, Moses, Exodus, Elijah, oops, these are upside down. What are these? Samson, Jonah, Joshua, King David, and Esther. My kids all love comic books, or at least my three older ones all love comic books, so I thought this would be absolutely perfect. And then I got a couple of educational games for them because we have a little more freedom in the summertime. So this match and track game, match 25 animals to their paw prints. We are doing zoology next year and we did it this past year. And then I also got this Learning Resources Pizza Fraction Fun because both of my older kids have been doing fractions and division and things. I've got this Osborne Origami tear-off sheets. This is one we owned a while back, but the kids, now that they're a little bit older, I think they'll enjoy it a little more. And then these two things you saw in my goals video, I believe. These are also from ARTEZA, but I wanted to share them again. Because I'm gifting them to the kids now. So this is the 30,000 fuse bead set, and actually let me open it so I can show you what's in here. I actually just took the paper off, so I finally got to look inside of it. So it came with these tweezers and then the different pattern sets here, and then all of the beads down there. And then also they sent me these scratchable, what are these, 42 sheets of scratch paper. Down here. So there's some that are colored and then some that are metallic. So I thought these would both be fun for a rainy summer day, which we've been having a lot of lately. And that takes me over to this, which is super random, but there is such a long story and I have to share. And I've been thinking like this is gonna be a really funny story to share when it's time to share, but As most of you guys know, I was sick about 6 weeks ago, I want to say. I had pneumonia and I was in bed for a long time. And in between fevers, just being super delirious, having lots of time on my phone, I heard about Italian sodas, which I had never heard about before, but I just got super like panicky while I was delirious, and I was like, I have to have Italian soda stuff. Like, I have to have this for my kids for summer. So well over a month before our school year ended, I ordered these on Amazon, bedridden with a fever. I mean, I think I paid like $60 for all of these. And I don't even know if my kids like them, but I was like looking up flavor combinations. I was texting my mom and John and my sister like about Italian sodas, and everybody was just like, okay, yeah, Abby, sure, yeah, that sounds really cool. I'm like, and if you do orange and vanilla, it's like orange creamsicle and yada yada. So I have had these tucked in my closet since they arrived from Amazon. So I have strawberry, blue raspberry, orange, vanilla, coconut, and lime. And essentially, the way that you do this is you're supposed to put like I have the little squirt tops too. Don't you worry, while I was on Amazon bedridden, I learned about every single item I needed for these. So I did get the pump tops. We're gonna put these out on pool days, and you're supposed to do like 2 or 3 pumps of the syrup, and then you pour sparkling water over the rest of it over ice, and you put a little bit of creamer in it. I just have the Silk half and half for the kids, and then I have the coconut milk creamer to squirt on top, and it's like a cream soda, apparently, like a fruity cream soda. My kids really haven't been introduced to soda yet, so I thought this was kind of like a fun summer icy alternative, much less work than making slushies. And you know, one of my kids can't have dairy anyway, so it kind of takes away a lot of the ice cream options and things like that. So I thought this would be fun poolside while we're having parties. Heck, if you're at my house at Christmas, you're probably gonna be having one of these because I got a lot of them, but I was like, I have to do a story time and explain my Italian soda panic / obsession back in April. So that is why they have made their debut now for the summer party. I also put some beach balls around. Usually I will do pool floats for this, but during the shutdown when we were at home and really just swam a lot, I did order pool floats then, because I usually order them for summer because they don't really last long in Florida. Things get ruined very quickly in the sun here. So every year I need to buy more pool stuff, which I usually do for the first day of summer. But like I said, things kind of got ruined. Or things, you know, I had to do that earlier this year so that the kids could enjoy it back in March and April. So I just got some beach balls. And then on the other side here, I wrote our summer list, and this is where the kids are gonna write their little summer bucket list that we write every single year. They love this so much, even though we only take about 5 weeks off. I feel like I can be so much more intentional during this time. It's kind of one of the nice things about taking a short break is that I can just fully dive in and invest in the time with the kids, because it's not like we're having a 12-week summer where I need to pace us and slow down. Like, we just go head first and just really enjoy our time together for the few weeks that we aren't doing school. So we have like a little epic month of summer. So we make really fun lists, and I think they might be a little disappointed because not a lot of things are open this year, but we're gonna make it fun nonetheless. Probably a lot of at-home baking challenge and pool Olympic type of things, but I have these on here for the kids to write. This is a magnetic chalkboard, so this is really gonna come in handy during the school year next year. But I thought it would be the perfect time for them to break it in and write their summer list on. As far as breakfast and the table goes, I just have a sheet on here, just a plain white sheet. And then I do this all the time. I just take scrapbooking paper, whatever theme we're doing, Christmas, fall, whatever. So I've got scrapbooking paper down here as placemats just to add a little decor, regular plates and cups, and then I've got their summer reading rewards chart. So each square represents 15 minutes of reading. For each row, they can choose 30 minutes of Osmo, they can have an Italian soda, or 30 minutes of FaceTiming with a friend. And then when they fill out the whole chart, they get an ice cream date with mom or dad. We have a couple of ice cream shops within like 5 to 10 minutes from our house, and they have sherbet for my lactose-free kiddo. But we have, so each one represents 2 hours, and then when they fill this whole thing in, that would represent 10 hours. So depending on the kid, they may be having a lot of ice cream or Italian ice or sherbet this summer. And then, so every kid has that. And then on the chairs down here, I always get them an activity book, again, for a rainy day. So this one is Jesse's. I got him the multiplying and dividing activity book. I love these Osborne activity books. So there's that for him. And then next to him is Eli. Eli has the adding and subtracting activity book. These have stickers in them too, which is fun. And then I will walk you around the table here. Over here we have Isabella's. I got Isabella the Graphs and Charts activity book. This was new to me. I had never seen this one before. And then last but not least, little Miss Annie girl. I actually didn't get her an activity, or like I didn't think to get her one for this party. This was what I got for a road trip that we've now postponed. So I got her this first sticker book of princesses, and when we do go on that road trip, if we're able to later in the summer, I'll just have to grab her like a new coloring book or something. So that is what I got for her. And then last but not least, our summer breakfast tradition, besides fruit and stuff that I'll put out, are s'mores for breakfast. And I honestly don't remember how this started, but we started this years ago, and the kids know and look forward to it. So I just broil some s'mores in the oven, and we have s'mores and fruit, maybe some eggs for breakfast. Super random, but love a good tradition. So that is what my kids are gonna be waking up to tomorrow morning. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. I know a lot of you have been waiting for it. I tried to get it up as quickly as possible for those of you who are not on summer break yet. If you guys do a tradition like this, let me know in the comments below what it is that you do, and make sure you go over and check out Jessica's video when you're done watching this one. All right, bye guys.
I hear the sound of empty streets. Yesterday has gone to sleep. So all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night. Time is running out of sight. A lonely wind is passing by. Tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk.